Well, this will be closer going up and over. So we're at Moaning Caverns. It's a little local thing. We thought we'd do there's a couple other caverns that are much farther away that we'll save for another day.
Being over 6 foot in there would
Imagine the worst. You know, the house is flooded, they're kayaking through your living room. Folks, welcome to the 65-foot level. We are now officially inside Moaning Cavern's main chamber, which, as it turns out, is the largest vertical public in Kentucky, and they go back and forth every time new passageways are discovered. One will be the biggest one in the world, and then the other one will take over. And so it's kind of a little bit of a cave race, which is pretty interesting to watch that play out. But.
So going down is a huge 10-story spiral staircase.
Hot tub later.
You can see it's a long way down.
This view down here is the reason the first 2 stops are fairly. Folks head up the stairs, but we have rappellers who haven't reached the bottom yet, and so we're in here alone waiting for them, and you really can't do much else but stare at the cave, which I want to talk about an amazing job. What do you do? I hang out in a cave, talk to cool people, and look at rocks all day. This is awesome.
Ever.
Oh, yeah, totally. Of the main chamber, folks. This is as deep as we are going to go, but the cavern itself is 410 feet deep from surface to lowest point.
Wow.
If you wanted to go down there, you'd need to go down this hole. In and off to the left, there is a vertical drop about 60 feet down into what we call the lake room, and then the remainder of that are the moaning holes that create the moaning sound. I heard one as I was kind of waiting for everyone to reach the bottom, and I have not heard one since, which is always the way that happens. Every time I go to talk about it, it stops. The moment I start talking about it, it's a little bit more benign, like scrubbing bubbles from that cleaning commercial, a giant jellyfish, or perhaps any number of characters from Star Wars. I've heard everything from like Stormtrooper's helmet to Jabba the Hutt. Also Davy Jones from that Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
True.
Has a lot of names. The igloo is one of the older formations down here, about 500,000 years old. It grows because water from this creepy looking stalactite drips on it. This is the Screaming Skull. That is its official name. The water drips from the face and arms of the skull on top of the igloo, about 1/8 of an inch thick. So if I was to go over to it and tap on it, just probably break into a billion little pieces. Wow. And per the Cavern Protection Act, I could end up in jail for at least 3 years. I'm gonna stay down here if that's good. Example of depth perception in the cave. Very, very poor depth perception in here. There really aren't a lot of reference points like other people to be able to judge distances and sizes by. But if you're looking up right now, she is probably 70 feet up above our heads right now. And as she passes in front of the igloo, you'll be able to tell that that formation is a lot larger than it looks. From here, this is the Capitol though. That's 22 feet tall and 100 feet away. So top of the staircase leading straight over, that's 100 feet. And 22 feet tall is, again, about the size of the 4 of you on one another's shoulder. Romantic rock though, if you let go a little too soon and don't put your hand out in front of you, you're gonna kiss the rock.
I'm a hockey helmet.
I want to hold it, right? That would be an interesting thing to repel in, actually. She handled that very, very well. How's it hanging?
It's hanging.
All right.
6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. 119. 120. 121. 122. 123
I'll snap a photo for you and send it to you. Sweet. 3, 2, 1. Gotcha. And take your time coming on down. I'll tell you when to stop. Sure. I'm just gonna have you come level with me and I'll pull you over to the room. Darkness. It's quite impressive. Do not think that she would appreciate it if I did it while she was still up there. And then I would lose my job. Both things are equally not fun.
Yes, sir.
Are you out of your harness and everything?
I'm down on the ground.
Are you out of your harness and everything?
No, I'm wearing it. Color made.
Yeah, like tight spaces in a cave don't bother me at all, but being in the back of an elevator does.
You can push out of the way, right?
That's true. For a couple minutes, if anyone wants to take a photo or a video, anything like that.
How would you have even gotten that close to it to figure it out? How many people on a tour in the summer usually?
This is the chocolate fountain. A lot of iron in the rock, so it's dark.
Of course, yeah.
Hey, I think you didn't hear about that.
We walked 5 miles uphill to school both ways in the snow. Back and forth because the visitor center's moving and it's moving the ropes with it. It's sort of like if you're swimming in the ocean. If you're on the surface, you're going to get buffeted by the waves, but if you dive down a few feet on sounds that aren't natural. Don't know where that went. Find it in a second. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
And that's where you go down if you're going to do the rappel. They have a rappel you can do. So that little building's the jail. 2 cells. So we were bad and stopped at the Candy Kitchen and got some different chocolates and candy. They had sugar plums that were really neat. They're like a fruit gem, but they were moderately tart. There's somebody riding a horse through town. You can ride horses, I guess, but not drive a car. So that's the cemetery at Columbia next to the old schoolhouse, and it seems like it's a deer haven. So this is the old schoolhouse. Upper grades 6, 7, and 8 were upstairs, and lower grades were downstairs. Oh, that's weird. Tandem desks.